You're watching Fox News at 10, Western Oregon's only 10 o'clock news.
And good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Fox News at 10. I'm Natasha Chughtai. What a big night for America as Barack Hussein Obama is sworn in as the nation's 44th president. We start our coverage tonight with Fox's Craig Boswell in Washington.
People from across the country and around the world waited long hours to witness Barack Obama step into history, most of them hoping to get close enough to see or just hear Mr. Obama take the oath of office.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
A slight stumble between Mr. Obama and the Chief Justice underscored the weight of the words repeated.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
After taking his oath, the new president turned to address the nation and the world.
Starting today, we must pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and begin again the work of remaking America.
Looking out over a crowd officials say reached 2 million, President Obama spoke of shattering racial barriers.
Why a man whose father less than 60 years ago might not have been served at a local restaurant can now stand before you to take a most sacred oath.
Thousands of people say they couldn't even see Obama's face, but were thrilled just to hear his words.
I'm just happy to be here, excited, that we have the first African American as the President of the United States.
It was so excited, I just started crying when he raised his hand, and tears just started flowing down my face. It was very exciting.
Meanwhile, hundreds of thousands headed towards the parade route as the Obamas make their way to the White House. At about the same time, now former President George Bush bid farewell and boarded a jet home to Texas. The Senate also convened quickly to confirm several members of the new cabinet, including Secretaries of Energy, Education, and Homeland Security.
During the inaugural luncheon with members of Congress, Senator Ted Kennedy had what appeared to be a seizure and was taken to the hospital. The 76-year-old has been battling a brain tumor. In Washington, Craig Boswell, Fox News.
Now, as Craig just told us, the senator has been battling that brain tumor, but it sounds like he's doing just fine tonight. Here's what we know. Everything seemed fine at the inauguration, but it was at that post-inauguration luncheon when fellow senators say Kennedy became ill and had an apparent seizure. President Obama rushed to Kennedy's side.
I would be lying to you if I did not say that right now a part of me is with him. And I think that's true for all of us. This is a joyous time, but it's also a sobering time.
Doctors say nothing showed up on tests, but fatigue is likely to blame. Doctors say he's upbeat and smiling. And what a crowd turnout this morning. The AP estimated the number based on crowd photos. Hundreds of thousands crammed into the nation's capital, packing subway cars and filling the National Mall from the Capitol to the Washington Monument. And of course, locally, the party is going all night for Obama supporters. Bars, restaurants, and homes all over town are hosting big events tonight. Alyssa Harrington is live at Cosmic Pizza. Alyssa?
Well, Natasha, people are going to be out late tonight. Just one day after the nation celebrated the birthday of Martin Luther King, Obama supporters say ringing in the first black president is something that will be talked about for generations and something they'll be celebrating for perhaps the next few hours.
Inauguration Tuesday could have been mistaken for Fat Tuesday in Eugene. Beads, cocktails, over-the-top outfits.
It's all color coordinated.
I've never had a suit on in my life.
And music to get you moving. But this isn't Mardi Gras. These are just some die-hard Barack Obama supporters celebrating his first day as the new president of the United States.
I mean, it's really a historical phenomenon that such a thing could happen in our time.
All over the nation, inauguration bashes are being held to ring in the new president. Cosmic Pizza in downtown Eugene has been following Obama's journey since the primaries, hosting viewing parties for the debates, the vote, and this morning's inauguration.
Too much time getting there, finally got there, party, and that's what we're doing here tonight at the Cosmic Pizza.
But between cheers Folks discussed what they'd like to see the commander-in-chief make a priority.
Ending the war. I really, I'm going to hold his feet to the fire to keep his campaign pledge and get the troops back.
Well, I don't expect miracles. I think the man's got a real full plate right now.
I hope he parties. I hope he has a lot of fun. I hope he gets the puppy really soon because we need a national puppy.
How late do you think people will be partying tonight?
Oh, I think that the old people will go to bed around 10 and the young people stay up all night.
Well, Natasha, here at Cosmic Pizza, things are wrapping up. However, at different bars and nightclubs around town, inauguration parties are going to be held all night, or at least till 2 in the morning. Now, not everybody's excited about Obama being sworn into office. Of course, there are a lot of people around here who would have preferred to see McCain and now have their sights set on 2012. Reporting live in downtown Eugene, I'm Alyssa Harrington. Back to you, Natasha.
Thanks, Alyssa. Well, what a busy day at the White House. Painters were sprucing up this morning, painting the press office. Staffers also moved in and unpacked all of the Obama's belongings. They had only 2 small elevators to work with and 6 hours to get the job done. Oregon State Beaver fans were no doubt proud today. Men's basketball coach Craig Robinson was seen throughout the inauguration ceremony and parade. Tom Ward joins us with more. Tom.
Well, thanks, Natasha. Oregon State head's men's basketball coach Craig Robinson called it the lifetime of an opportunity of a lifetime, actually, as he got to attend the historic event today in Washington, D.C. Now, Robinson left his team in Corvallis under the direction of assistant coach Doug Stewart so he could be with his sister Michelle Obama and her husband, the 44th president, Barack Obama. Robinson said last week he would wear something to represent Beaver Nation, and indeed he did, sitting near the front with an orange and black scarf. But the coach says he's still trying to digest it all.
It's sinking in more, and I'm sure it'll sink in some more once everything dies down and, you can get your arms around it. But it's still it's such a weird feeling.
Now that the inauguration is over, Robinson can focus on the business of coaching. He will join his team in the Bay Area tomorrow as the Beavers get ready to take on Cal in Berkeley Thursday night. Reporting live from the newsroom, I'm Tom Ward. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Tom. Well, plenty of cute moments from Obama's girls today. Here's one. Immediately after the president took oath of office, Sasha gave her father 2 big thumbs up. Check it out again, and by President Obama's smile, you can tell that may have been one of the highlights of his day. Those little girls are just darling. Well, pretty sunny out there today, but what about the rest of the week? Kim's got a first check of your forecast. Kim?
Natasha, we are talking change over the next 3 days. Not a very big one Wednesday night, but we are going to start getting the sprinkles back into the forecast. For Thursday, those temperatures are going to warm up closer to what's considered normal. And Friday, again, 48 degrees. That's right about where we should be for this time of year. We do have a slight chance of showers Friday night. What's in store for the weekend? I'll break that down for you in a couple of minutes. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kim. Well, last week we told you the Oregon Special Olympics would not be holding their annual state tournament because of low donations. Today we spoke with a Special Olympics athlete who's still hoping for a miracle. Sherman Aldridge plays for the Polar Bear basketball team in Eugene and called us last week with the story.
Well, it's really hard because we have friends in other parts of the state, and the main thing I like to go to the state tournaments for is to be with them and talk to them.
Aldridge is still hoping late donations come in to fund a tournament. Portland Mayor Sam Adams is speaking out, admitting he had a sexual relationship with a teenager 4 years ago. Adams cut short his trip to the inauguration to issue a public apology in person. When allegations first surfaced in 2007, Adams denied any sexual relationship with Beau Breedlove, who was a 17-year-old legislative intern when Adams first met him in 2005. Adams now says he did have a sexual relationship with Breedlove, but it was after the teen turned 18.
I lied at the time.